welcome back to Soulcreative. This is Sarah. I'm here to share another journal with you guys. This one is using Artie Maze's watercolor kit, and it's a spring journal. I have spring on the front there. I made this cover about a year or so ago, and like the last video I just made, if you've seen the little small ones I made, I made this cover and I just wasn't feeling it, so I set it aside and I was like, oh, I'll go back to it. And then that's what I did. So it's a wraparound. This one's done in green. The other mini journals, if you haven't seen those, they were yellow, pink, and blue. And these were the colors of the kit that Artie Maze made, and those were like the 4 main colors that she had. Did background papers for, so that's how I come up with the colors, plus they matched the covers perfectly. So anywho, I'm going to try to keep this in the frame. So on the front here, I have a little tuck spot. I just made that into a tuck spot. This is magnetic and it flips down. You have a little pocket here that I put a piece of ephemera in, and then there's a little hold it down. So got a piece of paper there, and then a little piece of ephemera that you could journal on as well, and a little stamp there. And then this flips back up. But before I do that, I'm going to pull out this little notepad. And you just got a little notepad in here. Just fold it up with really thin pieces of paper and added some washi stickers to it. And I just sewed it in as well. So that just gets tucked inside here on the front. And then this gets tucked up underneath. So then you open up the journal. And this is really nice and bendy, flexible. So right here I have this flips up. And then this will flip over. This flips up for journaling. Then you have a tuck spot there, or a flip up right there. Just flip up here. And then you can flip this open, and then you got a tag. And then you flip this down. And I just tucked that on top. And then over here, you got this book belongs to, and then inside you have a pocket right here. You have a pocket here and a pocket underneath there, and then this just slides in there, and this slides inside there. And then this is a sticker too, so that this book belongs, you can stick it wherever you like. And then in here I made this envelope a long time ago. I was just messing around with some of the, when I was baking coffee dyed paper, I always lay down some of the baking paper, and I decided to make something out of it, so I just made an envelope, added some fabric at the top, added a tab, and then I just put some leftover pieces of ephemera in here. So you can store whatever you want inside this. And then I just wrapped it with some twine, and I put a little dragonfly on it. That just gets tucked behind here. I made a bigger one of those. I showed you the smaller version. If you've seen that video, I made a smaller one for the smaller journals that I made. But this is just a tough spot. I seen this on Gail Agostinelli's channel where she made these out of scrap papers. Or 12 by 12 papers, I can't remember, one of the two. And that just gets tucked in there. And then this is just a little folder that has 2 pockets. And that gets tucked in there as well. So on the bottom of the signatures, I have a bee and a flower. And then let's get right into it. So I have a tuck spot here. I made these. I have a vase of paper flowers, and one fell off of one of the wooden dowels, and I was like, huh, that would be something interesting in a journal. So I took the idea and I ran with it. I just did them on book paper, and then I added some painter's paper, or the paper that you use for painting. I use some of that to line it so you can draw, journal inside. And then I just have it shut with a little paper clip. And if I can get the paper clip on there. Okay, we'll go back to that later. So then over here we have a belly band. It opens up and you can get in a frame here. You can journal inside, and then underneath I have these dies that they look like a paper clip. I added a charm onto it. It's magnetic, so you can open it up. And I just made a little tablet back here out of some packaging, and you can journal on the back of it. And then I just added this fun little closure on it just to keep the paper pad down. I just thought it was cute. You turn it. Over here is the tuck spot. And then here is one of those packaging. I have it held shut with, it's a packaging pocket. I sewed all around it. I didn't reinforce this one, but the other ones I did, I think, reinforce this little edge here. But you have a pocket, and a little pocket. Added a die cut, or a washi sticker, and then added a Tim Holtz word sticker. And then these, I followed a tutorial on Firefly Studio 67. She shows how to make these. I just thought those were cute. Here I have a window pocket. This is magnetic, and I just thought it was cute. Add some interest. You don't have to have it on there if you don't want to, if you don't want any bulk in your journal. So, but yeah. And then this opens up and you can get into the pocket. It's Nick the Booksmith. I have another one of those. And then here, this opens up and you can journal inside here. It's made out of a book page, and then it's a tuck spot behind there. Up here, I used the same tutorial from Gail Agostinelli, but I turned it into a older paper clip. I used the tutorial from the idea of from Camille's Craft Designs. She made these little matchbook notebooks, and I decided to add one in the back of here. I added a piece of ephemera from the kit on the front, and then you can journal inside, and then that flips open as well, and that's magnetic closure. Here's another one of these pockets. Flips. You flip it open. You can journal in here, and then flip this down. Flip it open, and you can journal inside here. And can flip this open and journal inside there. And that's on Roxy Creations Digital. There's a talk spot here. Here's one of these folders. This is a pocket. Then this pulls out. And this is inspired, or was a tutorial on, I think it's Scrap Busters, Melinda. It's a tight pocket, so you have to kind of wiggle it in there. And then this flips down. I just made two pockets inside and have pieces of ephemera in those. And then it's a tuck spot behind it. And it's just held with that butterfly paperclip. Here's the big version of Gail Gustinelli's tutorial she shows. She makes these in the pockets. She does leave the one open like this, but I decided to leave it all open for extra journaling. And this is scrapbook paper. I just printed the, it's one-sided, so I printed the digital on the back. And I love the weight of this paper and doing that. I just really like it. Nick Booksmith just added some vintage tape on that. Book pages, cream colored. So then this is a piece of ephemera that I made. You have a little journaling card on this side, inside the pocket. This flips open, and then I have a piece of this journaling card in there, and then I have this journaling card in here, and then, because that's the belly band, and then I used a Tim Holtz paperclip to shut it. And that flips back over. And then on the front, you have a pocket here. And this unties, flips up, this flips down, and you have a little notepad inside. And then you could journal on the back of this as well. And then this flips up, and you can journal inside that too. And then ledger and coffee dyed paper. There's a pocket from the kit with the journaling card. I just backed it. Bag. Digital from the kit. Another one of those that flip open. And it's a tuck spot. Another one of those flowers opens up. The back of the bag, book page, part of the kit. Then this piece here opens up. You can, has a little pocket and then a little pocket in the back. And it's a gateway fold, journaling spot, and then a tuck spot in the back. Have another one of those with the matchbook, notepad. And then back here is a tuck spot, pocket, and a little journaling card. You can journal on the back of it. It gets tucked inside there. And then on the back, I have one of these. You can pop that up, add a photo back there, it pops inside, and then you can add a photo on the back here and journal. And then these I also seen, I'm pretty sure it was Camellia Craft Design. She made these a while ago, and I thought it was really cute. So I did the idea and I just tucked them inside this journal. I just added tags that I made and I stenciled on them. So that flips up, this flips up, this has a pocket here, and then you have a pocket there. And I stenciled inside those as well. And then this opens up, and this opens up here with the tickets as a tuck spot, and then this has a little tuck spot here, another pocket, and then this opens up. I have a pocket here, and then this here opens up, and then I have a little notebook right here, and that gets tucked up underneath that tab with the little tag sticking on that. And that ephemera's all from the kit except for a couple tags I made out of scrapbook paper. And then that just gets tucked behind there. I have a pink button on the back of the closure. And that just gets wrapped up. So let me wrap that up real quick. Okay, so that's this journal. I will be back with two more that I use the same kit on. Every time I make one, I had so much left over, so I was like, okay, let's make another journal. Let's make another journal. So that's what I did. So I made 6 journals using this kit, and I'll be back with the final 2 and in my next video. So I will see you when I see ya. Later.